see Germany, Israel, and Serbia, Estonia later on tonight. These 6 teams attempting to be one of the top 3. Those top 3 places will be automatically qualified in to the 2019 World Cup in China. Germany, Greece, and Serbia currently sitting in the driving seat. And Greece will know a victory here, moving them to 8-0, will mean that they qualify to the 2019 World Cup. That has been the aim for them since they started in that first round group way back in November 2017. They successfully got through that first round against Israel, Estonia, and Great Britain in the overtime victory against Great Britain. But since then, and now Greece bringing in the reinforcements in this last window. An impressive victory for them. The first round of games here in this 4th window over Serbia, 70-63. Credit to them. And the Greek team will know one more victory means they are guaranteed a place at the 2019 World Cup. This is not going to be an easy place to play, though. A sold-out crowd here in Tbilisi. They are fired up and ready to get underway. They come into this one with the momentum of winning against Israel. And after losing 4 of their first 5 games, Georgia really have got it rolling in the last few. 2 wins in their last 4 games. We know they have some very experienced players, guys. They played at the 2017 Eurobasket competition as well. And they will play in front of their fans here, knowing an upset may well put the Katamagi amongst the pigeons in their group here. He said Greece will advance with a victory, but how it might change things if Georgia can record a victory today, pull level with Serbia in Group L. Really would set things up for an entertaining next set of games in qualification. Rendition of the Greek national anthem, and now it will be the turn of the Georgian. This is what FIBA World Cup qualification is all about. A packed house, passionate fans, and a fine voice. The flags are up for the Georgian national team, and what an addition this will be for them. familiar faces in the coaching staff shaking hands there. As we see our three officials from Italy, Latvia and Poland. Away. As shaking hands. These two teams, they came through from 32 teams that started off the European Qualifiers to 24 here in the second round. Top 12 of which will advance, already mentioned. It is the top 3 from Group L that will go on. Germany and Greece in prime position at the moment, the two unbeaten teams in that group. As we look at the Greek lineup, it is a different lineup than the one we saw in the first window. Tyler Dorsey comes in for his first senior caps. And also there is players like Papapatru who did not play in that first round. So Kalethis, Papagiannis, Papanikolaou, Papapetru and Vasiopoulos are the starting 5 for a Greek team which has changed its lineup since their victory over Serbia. A couple of new additions to them, as they often have done during the games. And for Georgia, there is their lineup. Take a look out for Matt Janning and Tomek Shengelia, the number 22 and number 23. And then also the youngsters, the teenage sensation, Goga Bidadzi, the 19-year-old centre. He is a name to remember in the future of European and world basketball, that's for sure. As Georgia will go with the starting lineup of Sanadze, Shermadini, Sanadze, Janning and Shengelia. A veteran lineup for the Georgians to start off. They do have a number of players that have played at a high level before. I mentioned they're coming off a very confidence-building victory, 85-80 over Israel. Greece themselves 70-63 over Serbia. For Greece, they were paced by the 15 points from Nikolakis, the point guard, and then also Georgios Prinzisis, who is in the roster today. Prinzisis and Barousis will sit and won't play, having left the team. But the strength and depth this Greek team have still means they have a number of other players. Kostas Sloukas had 11 points in the game, and then Papanikolaou had 8 as well. So look towards those players to have an impact in this game. For Georgia, he said, you see their head coach there, Thanis Skordopoulos, man in charge. He's guided them to this unbeaten victory. And there is Elis Zoros, man, and to his right-hand side as well, his assistant Georgios Limonakis. 2 Greeks in charge of the Georgian basketball team, so they will know this team extremely well indeed. They have both coached extensively in the Greek First Division. Zoros has been a head coach of teams like Olympiakos, Peresti, Aris, Panilonius, all in the top flight in Greece. So he will know a number of these guys on the opposite side. He will know better than anyone how to defeat a Greek team, but it's a lot easier knowing how to do it than actually being able to get that victory, as teams have already found out here so far in qualification. For Greece, we'll be looking for a better performance from Tyler Dorsey, a new addition, a man who plays in the NBA for the Atlanta Hawks, or scoreless in his first cap for the senior national team. So without Barousis and Prinzisis, will he get an increased role? He's out onto the floor early then, and we were in those blue uniforms. And the white trim. Last chance cry out from the Greek fans in attendance here. The Gladiators out in force. Great to see. Should make for an excellent atmosphere here in Tbilisi. As now the Georgian team will come out onto the floor wearing their white uniforms. Some great atmospheres in qualification action so far, but this up there with the best of them. The fans of Tbilisi ready to get underway. Familiar faces. Shengelia comes out. Ceremonies, a man who has played extensively in Greece. So we are off and underway. The ball is won by Greece. They will have the first possession. Georgia back into the man-to-man. His first possession to the inside immediately. They'll go to just Papanicolaou. He gets to the middle of the lane, the lefty. Crowded out now. Strong defensive possession from Georgia to the appreciation of their fans. And what they saw, and now offensively they will wait. Space the floor, they go up high! And the finish! Shengelia on the backdoor cut. The Georgian fans will love that one. What a start. A designed play coming out of the timeout. Worked to perfection. And one as well as the foul was given. Credit to Snadzi, the passer. There's a hush here in the arena. What a start. Shengelia with the dunk. Didn't expect that at all. A little bit of a delay now. So it's Vasilopoulos who picks up the foul on the back door. Shengelia at the line. Just taking some of the atmosphere out of the game. Probably worked in favour of Greece, that. And the free throw is good. 3-0 start for Georgia then. Vasilopoulos waiting, surveying. Galafis, such big guards, Greece. They love to post them up. One is asking the questions of how you're going to guard it, as Galafis can't hit. Metoglou on the offensive glass. Second attempt is good for him. Great effort from Papagiannis. Tips it home. Now low post for Georgia. Shengelia backing it down. Vasilopoulos has got that defensive assignment against him. This time he comes out on top, grabs the defensive rebound as well. And Greece will look to run in transition the other way. Galafis' pass comes shot, falls to Papagiannis. Now Vasilopoulos for the three. Too strong, a little rushed from Greece. Not often we say that. And Shengelia comes the other way. Their leading scorer in the 2017 Eurobasket, Shengelia. There's Shermadini, playing his domestic basketball in the ACB in Spain for Malaga this year. It's deep position. Papagiannis can't let him get that deep. And Shengelia, as a man throughout his career, has put the ball in the basket. And that's the trip to the line. Solid start from Georgia then. Picked up a couple of early fouls. They'll be happy with that. Making their free throws as well. Apologies for the lack of captions at this moment in time. I'm trying to keep you updated with the score. It's 5-2, the Georgian lead. And, approaching 2 minutes of play now. Galafis looking to stop. Takes the three. And knocks it down. Well, it's the one area of games sometimes people are able to criticise the three-point shooting of Nick Galafis, but he makes his first jump up. Now it is the turn of Georgia. Sanadzi reverses it. Shengelia, Shermadini on the inside. Easy finish for him. Galafis quickly goes the other way, lays it up. Shengelia comes up holding the hand. Seems to be okay. He will hand it off. Sanadzi pulls up. Bit strong from him. Easy rebound from Papanikolaou. He'll wait, use this screen. Papanikolaou eventually feeds it to Papagiannis. No double team coming. Papagiannis gets deep inside the lane. Finishes the jump hook, but a foul is called first of all against Giorgi Shermadini. Game tied at 7 apiece here. Sideline possession. This pulls it out. Find some room again. The defense goes underneath that ball screen. Gives up the three-point shot. Unable to finish it this time, though. Possession will stay with Georgia as it goes out of bounds. Shingalia just manages to get it off the leg of Papapetrou. Georgian possession, tied game. Shingalia been involved in everything so far. As the long three is good. Well, this is a Georgian team that's made the most threes of anyone in Europe, and that is why first one of the game knocked down is Giorgi Sanadzi, point guard, veteran, 32 years of age. He is picking up the foul in the next possession. Didn't like the call. Nearly got the turnover against Papanikolaou. But it now is a turnover against Greece. Georgia have started this game brightly. Sanadzi throws it inside. Finish no good though from Shermadini. That combo so often work together. There's Kalathis, flips it. But another turnover. Perhaps too difficult to pass. Coming the other way. Georgia finish in transition. Judah Sanadzi gets the finish. Great transition basketball from Georgia. There's a little sneaky backdoor pass. That's beautiful point guard play by Kalathis. Defense had his head turned, and even though he was attached to the offensive man, Kalathis still able to throw the great pass to the inside. Papanikolaou it was with the finish. Shermadini backing it down. Well, he's enjoyed that matchup against Papagiannis. Shermadini along the baseline. Papagiannis unable to slow him down right now. Shermadini 4 points in the early stages. 6 points. Game's leading scorer. Papagiannis lets the ball go between his legs. 14-9 lead for Georgia. Pass to the inside, just right between the legs of Papagiannis. Substitutions for Greece. Mitoglou comes in for Papagiannis. Mitoglou wearing the number 44 jersey. Same 5 for Georgia. Here is Matt Janning. Been quiet so far, Janning. Haven't seen a lot of him. Sanadzi for three. There's another one. We said this is a Georgian team that has made a number of threes. They've actually only made 6 more twos than threes in qualification. So you've got to make sure you guard the three-point line against this Georgian team. As an offensive foul is going to go against Mitoglou. Well, Mitoglou and Papagiannis are going to have to take this load at that center position for Greece without the threat of Barousis in the roster. You see Mitoglou rolling, taking the man with him. 2 youngsters. And right now, they need to improve their play because Georgia have the early lead and Greece forced into a timeout. It is 17-9 in favor of Georgia. A frustrating start for Greece then. Trailing this one 17-9 here in the Sports Palace in Tbilisi. Don't worry too much about Greece yet. They've got a lot of firepower still to come in. Guys like Kostas Lukas, Tyler Dorsey, Manzares, Antetokounmpo still to come in for Greece. Haven't even set foot on the floor yet. But they have to slow down the three-point shooters of Georgia and then also the threat of Giorgi Shermadini. That is the question. How do you guard Shermadini? The moment you try and double-team him, it leaves open the perimeter where Georgia are so effective. Here they go again. Attacking. Janning all the way. Wide open layup for Janning. Where's the defense from Greece? One of the easiest two of his career. And it's a 10-point lead now. Got that caption working now for you. Apologies. Yakalatis. Again takes the three. Can't finish. Georgia. Game plan working beautifully right now. Janning nearly loses it, and he does. Great tenacity from Papapetrou. Papapetrou chases it down. First man to the loose ball. Good play from him. Finishes with the dunk. This time it's a bit stagnant for Georgia here. Greece doing a better job defensively. To the low post. Shingalia kicks it out. And a foul. Kalafdis. The contact against Sanadze. Yeah. Just didn't expect him to raise up and shoot at that moment. Kalafdis just got caught with the chest. Making contact. First foul against Kalafdis. That's the line then. Duda Sanadze. It's the first. Averaged 10 points per game at Eurobasket 2017. Sharpshooter. Shooting 35%. As Kalafdis comes down. And now Vasilopoulos back to Kalafdis. Foul against Shingalia. First action for Georgia of their teenage sensation. Gorgo Bidadze. Where's the number 35? Just come in for Shermadini. There he is. Right in front of the ring. Foul was called before the play got to him. Sideline possession. Kostas Lukas steps in for his first court time for Greece. Toglu. They want to go to the low post to eventually get it to the matchup they want. Papapetrou trying to find some room. It's very crowded in there. Paint. And Papapetrou has to take a tough one. Here comes Shingalia all the way. Lays it up. Just the burst of speed. An aggressive drive from Shingalia. Just dipped the shoulder. No one from Greece willing to get in front of him. Lucas off a couple of screens. Looks towards the inside. Again, good defense from Georgia. They're going to leave Vasilopoulos open. Misses. Lucas gets the rebound. His jump shot misses. A 12-point lead now for Georgia with possession. Not a great start for the unbeaten Greece. A loose pass, though. Gives it away from Sanadze. Vasilopoulos kicks it out to Kalafdis. Greece are going to turn it over. Out of bounds. Kalafdis. Let's have another look. Yep, just steps back. Gives it back to Georgia then. That's got it close. It spins away from Galactus. Tough three. Doesn't fall this time. Look at the work of Bizazzi on the offensive boards. The crowd stand and applaud. I mean, it's one-on-one coverage. Bizazzi just outplays Motoglu on the glass, and then the finish as well. Motoglu this time can't finish his opportunity. Here comes Shengelia. Georgia with momentum. Shengelia can't finish. Papapetru to Galactus. Galactus reverses it home to silence the crowd. A much-needed basket for Greece. They are looking shaky right now. Georgia just come out so aggressively, taking the game to Greece. Snadzi finds Janning. Janning dancing with it. Toglu does a good job, but Bidadzi spins, fouled, scores. Bidadzi loving playing here in Tbilisi. Look at the spin and finish against Papapetru. Crowd loving it, chanting his name. Bidadzi, he's 19 years of age, could have played under 20s for the Georgian national team this year. Opted out though, after seeing such a role with the senior national team. 4 points, 2 rebounds. He's only played 2 minutes. And he's going to get another one here as Greece continue to make these mistakes. Someone in too early. He makes it. Lucas trying to get some sort of momentum going for Greece here. Lucas comes off those high screens. A foul is going to be called. Foul's going to go against Berishvili. Look at the work on the sideline from Coach Zoros. And his paycheck over there as Lucas kicks it out. Vasilopoulos trying to find some room, has to go to Galactus. Galactus, tough runner along the baseline, looks towards the official. Wanted the foul as well. Incredible finish from him. And now he's going to get the steal. Away from everyone. Papapetru. First one to it again. Foul is called. Is it going to be an unsportsmanlike foul? Or will it just be the a regular foul? Look at the defense of Galactus. Tips it away from Patsatsia. Looks like just a regular foul. What a little run when needed from Greece. They always seem to have these answers every time. You know, the game is just at that point you think it's going away from them. They find a way to make the crucial play. Papapetru makes the free throw, moves to 3 points personal. Covers himself for the second now. Makes it. Last possession of this first quarter. Janning squares up, comes off the screens. Draws a lot of attention, but as he's wide open, thunder dunk from him. And that is going to finish the first quarter. What a first quarter for Georgia. Incredible scenes here. They've scored 30 points in the first 10 minutes and have a 13-point lead over unbeaten Greece. Here is the confirmation, 30-17. make sure you follow the qualifiers and get all the stats on the official FIBA Basketball World Cup mobile app. And of course on worldcup.basketball online, because you will want to be following this Georgian team, which have put together a hugely impressive first 10 minutes here. Of course, there's still a long way to go in this game. Greece, more than anyone will know, with the veteran presence they have in their team. But right now, Georgia have just done everything right and made all the plays. And Greece haven't really had an answer. From the first play there, the lob, everything has worked in favor of Georgia. And you've got to say, they've just been the aggressor. We know they shoot the ball extremely well from the outside. Today, no different. 2 of 3 they are. And they're shooting 65% from the field in this game. And if it wasn't for a couple of steals from Papapetru getting out in transition to help Greece, I'm not sure where they would be. Greece 17 points, 9 of them coming from Nick Kalafdis. Without Barousis on the inside, the question is the 5-man, the inside play of the Greek team. Mitoglu and Papagiannis haven't been able to slow down the inside power of Georgia. Second quarter underway then. Georgia again looking to the inside. Much better defense that time from Mitoglu. Tips it away. And then a foul in transition. That's the up. Knows what he's doing. Slows it down, Kalafdis. Doesn't want Greece to get this momentum, getting easy scores. First action for Thanasis Antetokounmpo for Greece as Mitoglu misses, gets his own rebound, and now he's fouled. Better energy from Greece that time. You see the fight from them on this offensive glass. Seems like now they understand the physicality of this game. Konstantinos Mitoglu scoreless in 5.5 minutes. We'll go to the line. 2 shots from him. So, first bounces out. You can see the faces of the Greek fans. Mitoglu played college basketball in the US system for a couple of years at Wake Forest. And he's come back to Greece to play professionally. 2 for 2 from him. But you're going to get another shot. Well, just these little plays, they don't mean lots in this moment, but how this can change the game. You know, Mitoglu seems to be struggling with some confidence. He's been scored on a couple of times in the defensive end, missed opportunities offensively. And now he had the chance to get some sort of momentum with a free throw, but he missed the third one as well. 0 for 3 for him. An empty possession for Greece. Shot clock to 7 now. Georgia trying to find some room, but Atsi fouled, passed it off, so it will be end-line possession. Atsi. Georgia from the end line, 13-point advantage still. Find some room. Atsi has that 3-point range. And get this one to go. Frustrated Squikopoulos. Looks on. Gets to Antetokounmpo. Oh, what an in-out dribble. Just shifted his man. He's fouled on his way to the ring. You see. A lot of talking between the Greek players, not some frustrated voices. You see body language not great between teammates at this moment in time. Some of that is because they know that they've been outplayed till this point. Frustrated with their performance. And now they missed their last 4 free throws. Kumpo makes the second. Georgia just hold and wait, take their time here. An opportunity for them with this lead. Another 3. This one, this is clear. It was a good look for Bokushvili. Mathis into the lane. Nikolathis hits double figures. First man there. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Zouros. Unhappy man. Greece much better in this second period. They just seem to have got a bit more control over the game. Chipped away at this lead. And a score from Kalathis gets them within 10. How much better it could have been with the missed free throws as well. Georgia will talk this one over. Interesting point in this game now as we come out of the timeouts. Both coaches making some tactical changes. And there's one that will happen as Shengelia comes back in. Played really well in that first spell. Shengelia. Just 20 points per game for Georgia in qualification. Just got a bit of a breather. Shows how important he was at that time where he was getting the rest is the time I said that Greece just started to find their rhythm back into the game. Smart play to draw the foul from Sinadze. Contact from Kostas Lukas. First action for Tyler Dorsey into the game then. Lining up on that far side. Shengelia for 3, looks on line, but he's going to be fouled. No. Kumpo didn't like the call. Not sure if the foul's against him. I'm not sure. He says he didn't touch him, and he was nowhere near in the arm. I'm not sure if it was the little touch on his leg as Shengelia was trying to land that the referee saw. And to make things worse, he then picked up a technical foul as well. So this is going to be, I think, 4 free throws. First of all, he's fouled shooting a 3, and then the technical would add another one. Shengelia started brightly here. Can't hit the third. Now it'll be for the technical. Steps away. And now it's Sinadze to go to the line, and Sinadze couldn't hit it. 2 points left at the line for Georgia then, but they will get possession again here. Sinadze has it. Plays against this pressure. Now of course to Slukas. He's done a good job, Sinadze. Finds a wide open man, and Bokushvili knocks it down. You can't give this Georgian team that much room from beyond the 3-point line. We said coming in, we said during that first quarter, they've made more threes than anyone else in Europe. Slukas loses it. Shengelia pushing. Kicks it, another one. different corner. Unfortunately, a different result for Bokashvili. Came up short on this one. Slukas stops. His jump shot doesn't go. Tipped back to him though by Mitoglu. And now Greece will slow it down. Just 7 on the clock for them. Slukas gets it back. Has got to take it quickly. 2 on the clock. Slukas finds Antetokounmpo. And he is going to be fouled with literally less than a second left on the shot clock. See him on the way up there. Janning, I think it was, committed the foul. No, that's not right. It was Dudas Anadzi that committed the foul. Thanasis Antetokounmpo, one of the brothers of the famous Giannis. Forced to hit the first. And when you are down double digits on the road, in a full house, you do not want to be shooting just 3 of 8 from the line, the way Greece are right now. Shingalia kicks it out wide open. Sinatsi can't get it to go. Dorsey grabs in the rebound. Tyler Dorsey, scoreless in his first game. And victory over Serbia, he remains that way as he misses the 3 in transition. And he's a fine 3-point shooter, Tyler Dorsey. He's played previously before for the youth teams. As the elevation from Thanasis and Antetokounmpo once, twice, but not the 3rd time as Shingalia stays with it. Well, what play on both sides. The first block from Antetokounmpo, the second block, but then Shingalia just stays with it, forces his way up to get 2 more for his team. Oh, what a block on the first play from Antetokounmpo. And then the second as well before Shingalia beats his chest. He has been a man amongst boys right now. Tonek Shingalia, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for him. He's got an efficiency of 12 already. And Greece just don't have the answer right now. They're trailed by 17, 37-20. They just look so full of confidence, this Georgian team now. 3 of 8 from beyond the 3-point line, 10 of 17 from 2-point range. Everything working for them offensively, and they just play with an energy because of that on the defensive end, which makes it difficult for them. Credit to Coach Zoros and his staff, the way he has his team prepared. So they've lost their first 4 of 5 games in qualification. Won 2 of their last 4 now, though. Confidence-building win over Israel. Now, what a performance this will be if they can finish this one off. Dorsey penetrates. Papanikolaou in the corner. Huge 3. A much-needed basket. Sensible play from Greece. Good penetration from Dorsey. And Antetokounmpo made the extra pass to Papanikolaou, knowing he was a great shooter. Sinatsi thought about it. Antetokounmpo on the floor to try and slow down Shingalia, but look at that. Shingalia picks up the loose ball, the no-look pass. Loose ball, first man to it, Shingalia. Beautiful little feed. There's a 24-second violation. against Georgia. That's why possession has gone back to Greece. Smaller lineup now for Greece as Matoglu goes out. Margaritis comes in for his first action. Papanikolaou, double teamed. Gives it to Sloukas. Sloukas with 7 on the clock. Dances between a couple of defenders and is fouled on his way to the ring. Good move from Kostas Sloukas. Greece have now changed their lineup. It's a different look for them. Going with Margaritis as the 5. He's such a skilled player. Can step out, shoot the ball, and is a fantastic passer as well. The question against this lineup for Greece is how Margaritis will guard against the inside. Shermadini out there now. Up the line, Kostas Sloukas. Scoreless. That's one to go. Much needed free throw from Greece. They haven't shot it well from the line at all. 4 of 9 now as a team. Sloukas 2 of 2, but the lead still 12 points. Antetokounmpo and Shengelia. This is going to be a great matchup to watch. Loose pass this time, taken away. Sloukas in transition. Finds Papanikolaou. He finds a wide open Tyler Dorsey. Dorsey. Great look for him, but he couldn't knock it down. Georgia come the other way. Sinetsi. Off that high screen. Fix it. Open 3. Oh, great effort on the glass. Shengelia twice. Stays with it. And he's going to be fouled. Oh, the Greek players looking around. Arms outstretched as if to say, who is supposed to be boxing this man out? Out of nowhere, Shengelia flies in. Grabs the first rebound. Just the effort for him as well. Gets to it a second time before anyone from Greece reacts. In possession. Shengelia backing it down. Loses it on the way up, but manages to regain possession. They're going to get the open 3 in the corner. Sanadze can't make it though. Well, dicing with death here, Greece. They've given up a couple of very good looks to Georgia. There's now Sloukas trying to find some room off the screen. Fouled. And we'll go to the line again. Kostas Sloukas having an increasing influence on this game. Good sign for Greece. Two of 2 last time. They need 2 of 2 again here. For Greece, they just want to get it into single digits before the half if they can. There's a long way to go. Still 4:20 left in the second quarter. They're going to have to match the effort plays of Georgia though, especially Shengelia. He just seems to get every loose ball, every opportunity for him to pick up a steal, a rebound. He takes it. Here he is, point guard. Taken away by Antetokounmpo. Kindly falls to Matt Channing. It's been away a couple of times for Georgia. Seem to have lost it, but the ball bounces kindly back to them. Shermadini on the inside against Margaritis. Margaritis good for the foul. Team foul means Shermadini will go to the line. So this is the challenge for Margaritis. Offensively, he didn't have no problems at all, but he's given up a lot of size to Shermadini. Shermadini listed as 7'1". Margaritis at 6'8". Shermadini, 2 of 2. 8 points personal now. Lucas reverses it to Nicolau. Dorsey attacks, finds Antetokounmpo for three in the corner. Doesn't make it. No one rebounded for Greece whatsoever. And the foul. This time offensive against Ceremonies. Pushes off. Yeah, pulls Margaritas out of the way as he tried to spin. Good call from the official. Dorsey goes out. And Slukas goes out. Larentzakis in for his first action. Larentzakis, with some of the missing players for Greece in previous windows, and some very impressive performances. He averages 10 points per game. Shoots 50% for three for Greece, as Kalafdis' three is good, his second of the game. And they are slowly chipping away here, Greece, within they're inside single digits for the first time in a long time. Now they come with some pressure. Welcome by Georgia, though. And for the score to go up, it's a 9-point game. There we go. 39 plays 30. Ceremonies comes to set the ball screen. Rolls to the ring. Janning has the step on penetration and finishes the runner. Pick and roll. You heard in one of the timeouts, Coach Zoros said, roll hard. They can't help from the weak side. As Larentzakis tries to respond, back-to-back threes for Greece. That's the challenge with teams like Greece and Georgia, the way they shoot the ball. When you help from the perimeter, you free up these shooters and they do not miss many clean looks like that. So, game on here. Greece chipping away. They trail by 8. 33-41. Still 2:33 left as Georgia going to call a timeout here. Zakis, instant impact for him. Comes in off the bench, knocks down the three. Said he has been a big player for them in that first round qualification. Push up the floor. Georgia uses Shingalia to bring it down. And gets him into the hands of Sanatsi. Big minutes from the veteran, 32 years of age, Georgia Sanatsi, the number 8 for Georgia. There's now a shot clock winding down. Shingalia is going to have to force it up. It's blocked by Antetokounmpo. Here comes Greece, momentum in their favour. Back-to-back threes on their last 2 possessions. They're going to go to this play. They just called out the timeout. Thumb down. Don't have many options though as the defense switches. Kalafdis against Ceremonies. Kicks it out. Margaritas for 3. 3 in a row for Greece from beyond the arc. Margaritas knocks his first triple down. And they're back within 5. All the work from Georgia being undone here. They had 30 points at the end of the first quarter. Scored just 11 here in the next 8 minutes. The Greek defense has gone up a gear or 2. And now they've started to find their 3-point range as well. Shingalia needs to step up for his team if he can. 9 points and 8 rebounds from him. He's the doubted leader for this Georgian team. Double team comes. Snadzi breaks it though. And now he draws the foul against Papanikolaou. Frustrated foul from Papanikolaou because team fouls means this is going to be 2 shots for Georgia. And they played so well in the half-court. Greece had really made Georgia work for their points. Now Snadzi gets a chance to get some cheap ones. Fouls to convert the first. This game certainly has changed. It was Greece a short moment ago, missing all the free throws, really struggling. And now Georgia's turn. Go 1 of 2. Six-point lead for Georgia. Pilates again backs it out as the defense switches. Margaritas wants it in the post. He has it against Snadzi. Margaritas flips it up and scores. Well, he ran that same play, back-to-back possessions, and taken advantage of the switch. Margaritas, a great impact that he has been. 5 points for him off the bench. The 3 is good. Georgia finally gets some room as Janning makes his first 3 of the game, gives him a bit of breathing room once again. And Antetokounmpo gets it deep, can't finish though. And the rebound falls to Shingalia. Another big 3 from Georgia. Wow, just when it looked like Greece had found their way back into the game, Georgia back-to-back 3s to open it up to a double-digit lead again. Pilates has it roll out. One last chance for Georgia here. They got numbers. And a foul is going to be called. 2 shots for Georgia. They're fired up here in Tbilisi. Duda Snadzi tells them to make some noise. Silly foul, the clock winding down. And there is the passion of Snadzi. What a last minute from Georgia. First is good. Lead back to 11. Second from Snadzi. Doesn't go. Pilates smartly waits. Passes ahead now. Papanikolaou for 3. Too strong. They got a good look but couldn't make it. And what a first half from Georgia. They have the double-digit lead here. 49 plays 38 over Greece. And you've got to say it is all credit to Georgia. A superb first half performance. They took a couple of body shots from Greece in that second quarter but responded in the final minute with late back-to-back 3s, and Georgia, who have led throughout at one stage as much as 17 here, have the 11-point lead at the half. Well, we see some highlights. Greece have never led in this game. They looked like they were right back into it as they hit 3 threes in a row at one stage. Margaritas, Larentzakis, and Antetokounmpo all buried them from the outside. But it was then the chance, an opportunity for the Georgian assault from the three-point line as they steadied the ship and have regained their double-digit lead. Well, Greece, one of just a few unbeaten teams, knowing a win here will see them qualify for China in the 2019 World Cup, are up against it, against a confident and energetic Georgian team. Good for their lead. Make sure you go nowhere, because we are going to be right back in about 7 or 8 minutes' time for the second half as Georgia have the 49-38 lead over Greece. Welcome back to Tbilisi. It is half-time here. Greece facing off against Georgia. And coming into this one, Greece, the favourites, having been unbeaten through the first round and then taking the impressive victory over Serbia just a couple of nights ago. But it has been all about the hosts, Georgia. They came out in with an energy that was unmatched by Greece. They've shot the ball well from the perimeter. All started off with an alley-oop pass for Tonik Shengelia as an and one. And that really did just set the scene for the way they've played. They opened up a 17-point lead at one stage before Greece slowly pegged it back to, I think, 4 with just a couple of minutes left in that first half. And then once more, Georgia exploded. Back-to-back threes from them, and they opened up an 11-point lead, 49-38 at the half. It's been a team effort, really, from Georgia. 5 guys have contributed heavily, or in fact 6 guys contributed heavily. 6 major players for them. Badadzi has 7, Matt Jannings 7, Sanadzi has 8. Shengelia leads the way, 9 points and 9 rebounds in that first half. And Georgi Sinadzi has 7. Shermadini, 8 points in 12 minutes for him. For Greece, well, they just haven't really got going. They're 5 of 13 from the three-point line, and it was 3 threes in a row that really did bring them slowly back into the game. Kalatas has 14 points from them, by far their leading scorer. Outside of him, the next leader is 5 points, and that is Margaritas, who only played 5 minutes, and Papanikolaou went 2 of 4 from the field. So the question's all to Greece now. They have been unable to slow down this Georgian attack, which has multiple three-point threats. It has Shengelia as the energy scorer, and then it has the inside duo of Shermadini and Badadzi on the low block. Well, players are out onto the floor then. Greece spent a lot of time in the locker room over that halftime interval. Georgia, as you'd expect, back on the court pretty quickly. And so often in this game, we see the halftime interval is able to change the momentum. Greece are out there with Antetokounmpo, Kalafdis, Mitoglu, Papanikolaou and Kostas Sloukas. Georgia, Biratsi, Janning, Sanadze, Shengelia and Sinadze. Greeks have brought a band of spectators with them. It has been a great atmosphere here in Tbilisi. The sold-out Sports Palace created a very impressive atmosphere. So we are ready to get underway then. Second half, first possession for Greece. Antetokounmpo reverses it around. Mitoglu will take a quick three. Oh, he's short, not really sure that was the play they designed to get. Coming out of the locker room. Mitoglu for three, oh, he's short from him. And now Georgia. The confidence of this double-digit lead. Janning for three, it's good. Well, it has summed up the game in a possession each. Janning buries the three after Mitoglu goes way short on his. Sloukas off the high screen. He's got Kalafdis on this near side. It bounces towards him. Now Kalafdis goes to Mitoglu. Mitoglu has it rejected by Biratsi. And here come Georgia once again. The big 19-year-old making his presence felt. Shengelia doesn't get it. The lid would have exploded off the arena here as an unsportsmanlike foul is going to be called against Sinadze. Well, that's going to help Greece, but wow. The atmosphere in this arena, if that three had dropped, it would have been incredible. Now Greece, they have the opportunity. 2 shots and possession. Sloukas buries the first. Well, I said in the first half, the Greek team won't panic. They're used to being in this sort of situation, or used to having players with the experience of being down before. You have a very veteran team. And if you're looking across Europe at one team you fancy playing from behind, I'm pretty sure many people would pick the Greek players like Sloukas, Kalafdis in the backcourt, as Kalafdis buries his third three. Just to check he had both feet behind the line. Very close indeed. It was a three. So the lead to 9 now. Shengelia kicks it out. Greece doubled up on Shengelia there. Got to be careful with all these shooters. There's one of them, Janning. Came up short. Antetokounmpo grabs in the rebound. Sloukas off the screen. Feeds Mitoglu. Can he finish this time? Well, he hesitated. Biratsi in his head, really. The way he's protected the ring. And Mitoglu failed to convert. Comes the screen. Sinadze trying to find an opening. Forced to kick it back out to Shengelia. 5 on the clock for him against Antetokounmpo. Goes all the way, powers it up for 2 more. Shengelia moves to double digits, 11 points personal, as quickly the other way. Papanikolaou gets the score. Everybody watching the opposite end. Papanikolaou just sneaked in. Quick response for Greece that time. Sinadze waiting, wants this high screen. Stops, kicks it out. Janning has the step on penetration. Good switching from Greece as the shot clock gets to 1. Shengelia misses everything. Very impressive defense there from Greece. Kalafdis again, another one. Way off though from him. Rebound, bounced and is collected by Georgia. But look at Kalafdis chasing it down. Nearly loses it, and then a technical foul is called against Georgia. Kajuras has got to be careful here. He's frustrated. He can sense that this game is finely balanced. It was a calamity of errors. The ball bounced clear. Georgia first to it with Sanadze. Kalafdis took it away from him, nearly went out of bounds, just managed to save it off his own foot. And then it was picked up by Antetokounmpo. A free throw is made by Kostas Sloukas. It'll be sideline possession. Mitoglu has gone out. Papagiannis has come back in. Well, Papagiannis started the game, but was not really at his best, shall we say, at that stage. See if he can have a better performance here. As a foul is going to be called against Georgia. Third foul on Sanadze. That's big because he really is a linchpin. Played a lot of minutes in this game at the point guard position. Sloukas pulls up, doesn't get it. Thanasis and Antetokounmpo kept it alive. Shengelia comes away with it, nearly loses it. This again, those quick hands reaching in. Shot clock to 10 seconds now. Sanadze comes to collect it high. Only got 5 now as he goes straight at Papagiannis, kicks it out. Open 3 from Shengelia, doesn't get it. Bidadze, great work on the glass. Well, he was the only Georgian attacker in there. Watch this, look. He's the only man there. 3 Greek jerseys. No one competed for it, though. And he will go to the line for 2 shots here. Let's see. This is club basketball in Serbia for Max. First is short, though, from him. Averages 9 points, 5.5 rebounds per game. Here tonight, already 7 points and 4 rebounds. That's the second. Lead still in single digits, though, Greece. Chipping away slowly. Sloukas collects it. Papagiannis changes the angle on the screen. Sloukas knocks it down. That's his sort of range, isn't it? Kostas Sloukas comes off the ball screen, pulls up. Lead to 7 now. Sloukas with 9 on the game. Bidadze low post against Papagiannis. Pushes him out of the way, gets the turn, and it's an unsportsmanlike foul. Papagiannis just pulls him down by the neck. Great move once again. Bidadze just lost his man. He's going to go up and dunk it. Conversation being had, I think, between players when we were watching the replay. An unsportsmanlike foul has been called against Papagiannis. With 2 shots in possession. He just went 1 of 2 on his previous trip. That's this one. Second is short, though. Maybe possession still for Georgia. Sanadze takes it in the backcourt. Closely guarded by Kalafdis. Once more, Greece using this switching defense. Sanadze pulls it out. They've got the advantage on the low post, but Shengelia is just going to bury the head, and it's going to be tipped home. I think it was Papanikolaou who got the last touch, but it is 2 points for Georgia. Shengelia just so physical. Greece, nothing to match him right now. Sluka's trying to get the angle to use the screen. Kits it to Antetokounmpo, gives it back. Good feed to Papagiannis. Better movement from Greece, but no one's stepping up to take the shot until Kalafdis buries another one. 20 points for him. And Nick Kalafdis has just made his 4th three of the game. Questions on this end, though, for Greece. How can they slow down this Georgian offense? Shengelia. Again, he's got the step, gets into the lane, and once more he finishes. They have to keep him out of the lane. Shengelia moves to 13. Papagiannis collects it high on the mismatch and finishes it off. Smart pass from Kalafdis. 5th assist for him. 7-point lead. 4 minutes to go nearly in this 3rd quarter. Sanadze pulls it out. Uses the screen. Finds Bidadze. He's got the step. Bidadze goes all the way! Dunks it home once again. Well, Goga Bidadze showing he may be a teenager, but he is very much worthy of this level. 13 points, 5 rebounds for him now. A timeout called by Greece. Well, how are Greece going to stop this inside power? Right now, they really have struggled to match up, both with Shengelia and also Bidadze. Petru comes back in for Greece. And they have gone small. No centre on the floor for them as Kalafdis makes another. Well, he's keeping him in the game. Kalafdis, 23 points. And would you believe they're within 6? Now they're going to come with pressure. A smaller lineup, like we said. Antetokounmpo and Petru with the 4 and the 5 defensively. Shengelia loses it, tips it away from Papanikolaou. We'll stay with Greece. I think it was a foul against Shengelia. Yeah. He wasn't happy that he didn't get the call. That is foul number 2 against him. He is going to get a breather. Well, at this stage in the first half is where Greece really got themselves back into the game when Shengelia went out. See how they do without him on the floor now, Georgia. Slukas off the screen. Finds Antetokounmpo, slides in for a 2. And here come Greece within 4. Oh, Kalafdis nearly takes it away. Fight for the ball, saves it. Slukas is there. It's a 2-point game. The Greek fans in jubilation. Kalafdis making plays everywhere for Greece right now. He's 9 of 15 from the field. He's got 6 assists. And Greece somehow have got themselves within 2. 22-13 in this third quarter. After one stage trailing by 17. Greece right back in it, and now we'll see the mental makeup of this Georgian team. How will they react to having such a lead and it being pulled back? And we see the quarter-by-quarter score. Georgia dominated that first quarter, but since then they've had their struggles. And Greece, as I said, if you've got to back one team to come from behind, the experience on this roster that Greece has is matched by very few teams. You know, they've got players that have been there and done it at the highest of levels. An intimidating atmosphere here in Tbilisi. They've battled that, they've battled frustration, they've battled some great three-point shooting from Georgia as well. And now with a lineup with no recognised centre on the floor, they've had a little run to get themselves within 2 points. The job is not done though. Zanadze passes it ahead. And Zanadze collects it and pulls it back out again. Janning nearly had it stolen by Antetokounmpo. Trying to find some room. Penetration rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here comes Greece. A foul is going to be called. Antetokounmpo playing out of position. Rotates and gets the weak side block. He is such an important defensive player for Greece. And he's had his struggles in that one-on-one matchup with Shengelia, but look at the elevation. Seemed like an easy basket at one stage for Zanadze as he started to put it on the floor, but Antetokounmpo timed it perfectly. Chance for Greece to tie or take the lead here. Antetokounmpo changing the angle of the screen. Slukas trying to find some sort of room. Eventually gets it to Papapetru, sorry, who knocks it down, and Greece have their first lead of the game. Papapetru knocks down the three. Greece with momentum. Oh, Georgia throw it away. Greece fired up. The anguish in the faces of this Georgian crowd. You can see it there. Shengelia has to come back in. We need him now. As Greece have possession and the lead for the first time in this game. Slukas collects it. You see the quarter score there, 25-13. Kalafdis, another three. Doesn't go as Antetokounmpo gets hands to it. And it's going to stay with Greece. And through that first half, it was the energy on the offensive glass of Shengelia and Georgia, but now it's Antetokounmpo. Inline possession, 14 on the clock for Greece. We'll back it out here, space the floor. Slukas once again pulls up, can't hit, and the rebound taken in by Shengelia. Zanadze waiting, organising his team. Wants the screen to come from Bidadze. He feeds him on the roll. Bidadze gets in for another two. Oh, this is a coming out party for the big man, isn't it? 15 now for him. Kalathis. Slukas. Goes to Petru. Got the mismatch. Stumbles. Regains his balance. Can't finish, but is tipped home by Antetokounmpo. Someone needs to find him, because right now his athleticism is changing this game. Only credited with 2 rebounds, Antetokounmpo, but he's got his hand to so many possessions. He's actually given to Petru. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I have to check the replay. And Sinadze goes to the runner, can't get it. Good box out from Greece, and here they come. 5 seconds on the clock. Kalathis finds Slukas, trying to find some room, turns it over with a second to go. Slukas, frustrated, he goes to hug Papanikolaou, who is the open man. And I think that is the end of the third quarter. Teams will go to the benches. What a final 10 minutes we have in store. Greece, coming from behind, have taken the lead 65-64. Quick look at the statistics. 9 threes for Greece, 6 for Georgia. Remember, this is a Georgian team who has made more threes than anyone else in Europe. But Greece showing their shooting pedigree here today. 4 of those 6 coming from Nick Kalathis, who has led the way. 23 points for Greece. A couple of those threes coming in that vital third quarter. And Greece really have recovered. Incredible, really, after the performance of the first half. I don't think many people would have imagined Greece being able to take the lead going into the fourth quarter. That is what they've managed to do. 27-15 they took that quarter. They went small, they took a gamble, and it worked for them. Now is the challenge for Georgia. How will they respond to trailing for pretty much the first time in this game? Greece took the lead for the first time. About a minute to go in that third quarter. You know, Greece have the players that are so good when they do have the lead. What have Georgia got in this final 10 minutes? They've got a sold-out crowd here in Tbilisi. Starting to find some volume again, that's for sure. They have the first possession of the quarter. As Janning collects it, Shermadini is back on the floor. He was on the bench that entire third quarter. Good rest for him. There's a foul is going to be called. A clash of heads from Sinadze and Petru. Foul was called first, though. Second against Thanis Antetokounmpo. Shingalia, headed by Petru. Again, just too physical in the low post. An offensive rebound from Shermadini, and he is fouled. And an unsportsmanlike. Shingalia, you see, just puts his shoulder into the defender, forces his way to the paint. Shingalia gets the offensive rebound, and he is going to get 2 shots and possession here. See Kalathis asking Georgian players if they felt it was an unsportsmanlike foul. Shermadini at the line. Makes the first. There's a conversation on the far side. Something you don't see very often. Papanikolaou speaking with the head coach of Georgia, Coach Zoros. Tied game then. Georgian possession. Again, they go to Shengelia on this low post. He's got the step on the baseline. Can't get the finish, but is fouled. Ryan Antetokounmpo. There's going to be 3 on him, I think. Forced to come help after Shengelia had a nice little baseline drive. Yeah, there's the contact. Delay here for the 2 shots. Shengelia, and Antetokounmpo is going to go out. And this will be interesting then for Greece. They remain with the small lineup. And it's Vasilopoulos who's going to come back in. He started the game, but has not been seen since. Will he be in to try and guard this man here? To make Shengelia, who's got problems, despite the fact he's 5 of 17 from the field. Doesn't sound particularly impressive. He's got 14 points and 12 rebounds, 3 assists as well. Can't hit the second. Lucas holding and waiting, guarded closely by Channing. Vasilopoulos comes to set the screen. Lovely backdoor cut from Kalafdis. Found by Kostas Lucas. Well, the spacing just spot on from Greece. Allowed Kalafdis to just slip along the baseline without being seen. 25 now for him in the game. Channing for 3. He gives the response. Big shot from Matt Channing at a crucial time. 13 now as Lucas again off this ball screen. Trying to find someone, finds Kalafdis, he responds, a 3 of his own, and Kalafdis tells the crowd to make some more noise. 31 for him, oh no, 28, sorry, I got ahead of myself. 28 points, 6 assists from Kalafdis. Shengelia's turn, he attacks and he scores. What a game this has been. Back and forth here in Tbilisi. Georgia lead by 1. As Kalafdis comes off the screen. Finds Papanikolaou. His pass to the open man, but the 3 is short. And Papapetru. Georgia in no hurry. They're going to get it over the half. They'll use some clock here. Make sure they get a high quality shot. Shengelia comes down to that far side. Sinadze feeds him now. Shengelia pulls up on the elbow. Can't get it. First time they've stopped him getting all the way to the basket as Kalafdis comes the other way. Lucas, the jumper is good. It's given us a 3. Kostas Lucas stepping up. And this experienced backcourt from Greece. How tough it is. The 3 from Kostas Lucas. He's got 14. Kalafdis 28. There's a turnover. Lucas picks it up. 4 on 3 again. Papanikolaou, his turn for 3. Makes it! Back-to-back 3s for Greece. And they open up the lead here. Timeout called by Georgia. As the largest lead of the game for Greece has suddenly appeared on back-to-back 3s. Papanikolaou knocks it down, and it is 76-71. What a game from Nick Calafis. 11 for 18 he is from the field. He's got 28 points. He's made 6 from 10 from three-point range. 7 assists and 5 rebounds as well. A 33 efficiency from him. And what a time to do it. Greece looked dead and buried. Remember, they trailed by 17 points in that first half. A remarkable comeback from them, and now they have their largest lead of the game at 5. Long time to go in this one, though. It has been back and forth all night. As into the low post it goes. Shermadini kicks it out. Janning buries the 3. Well, that is why he's on this team, Matt Janning. 4th 3 of the night for him. He's got 16 points now. It's back to a 2-point lead. Vasilopoulos takes the 3. Can't make it. Solid shooter. He is. There's a good shot for Greece. And now, once more, it is Georgia's turn. See the spacing on the floor. Tough matchup for Papapetru to guard. And now the other 3 from Channing. Can't get it. Slukas pushing. Fouled. And Greece switching on defense. Almost allowing Shermadini to have the mismatch on the inside. Figure they'll work out how to guard it if the ball goes to him. They don't want to leave the shooters open on the perimeter, though. Greece ball leading by 2. Kalafis in no hurry. Feeds Lucas on the backdoor cut, but great hands from Georgia to tip it away. Shengelia to the right hand once more, can't finish. And Greece grabbed the defensive rebound. Vasilopoulos manages to save it, but only to Shengelia. Not sure why Greece looked to run there. A rare mistake from them. So good usually at controlling the tempo. And now the high-low look taken away. They eventually get it to the inside. Shermadini one-on-one. A lot of size, and he's going to get the and 1 and an unsportsmanlike foul. First time they've really exploited this mismatch. You see Vasilopoulos just hammering Shermadini, and an unsportsmanlike foul is given. So not only will he get given the 2 points here, 1 free throw to come, and possession as well. Shermadini short on the free throw, but a tied game and possession for Georgia. Channing will bring it in. Senadze controls it at the point. It's been a lot of minutes. 32 minutes so far in this one. Shengelia, sure he's going to come back to that right hand again. Vasilopoulos turns to the baseline and lays it up. What a finish from Shengelia. Well, so often he's gone to his right hand, gone to the middle that time. He turned and evaded the defender to the baseline. As Kalafis can't get the finish, Vasilopoulos, offensive rebound. He fails to convert, though. Janning with a bit of room. Kicks it out, gets it back. Janning wanted the 3, but decides to wait. Settle his team now with a 2-point advantage. Senadze takes the long 3. High arcing shot doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Shermadini got a good hand on it. But it comes out to Greece. This time Vasilopoulos is ahead of everyone. Quick hands from Janning. Tips it away. Greece wanted a foul. They will not get it, though. And Georgia walk the ball up the floor. Shengelia walks into the low post once more. They clear out for him. Shengelia against Vasilopoulos. He spins, but misses the layup. He comes up holding his hand, I think. Greece going in the opposite direction. Slukas. Petru can't hit the three. Time ticking away. Both teams having the opportunity, but can't take a grip on the game. Sinadze feeds it to Channing. Channing off the high screen. I want the ball to Shermadini with a mismatch. Here he is. Takes it in. Kicks it out. Shot is not away in time. 24-second violation against Georgia. Sinadze tried to fire the three. And Biradze's going to come back in. Greece making changes as well. Margaritas will come in. He had a quick fire 5 in a spell in the first half. Will he have the same impact here? And Antetokounmpo's back in as well. I was going to say, surprised we haven't seen him yet back. Playing with those 4 fouls, remember. Slukas off the screen. Margaritas rolls, kicks it out. Kalafdis for 3. He's good! Kalafdis is 7th 3 of the game. Gives Greece the lead once again. And that is why Margaritas is so valuable. He's such a good passer. Found the open man in the corner. And now Antetokounmpo playing with 4 fouls. The 3 doesn't go. Slukas grabs in the rebound. Loses it in transition. Shengelia dunks it home. Georgia's take the lead. Slukas lost it in transition. Thought he was going to be fouled. Play continued. Shengelia gives Georgia the 80-79 lead. And a technical foul has been called against the Greek bench. Let's have a look. This is the foul that wasn't called. I'm not sure. It looked like a foul to me. Georgia might have got away with one there. And so a technical foul was then called against the bench of Greece, meaning that it was going to be Greek ball, and now it is going to go to Georgia. They'll have a free throw as well. Channing makes the free throw. Two-point lead and possession. Where would it go? Surely it is to Shengelia. 20 points for him. He leads the way. For Georgia first. They're going to run some time off the clock here. Sinadze holds and waits. Channing trying to find some room for the 3. Gets along the baseline. Biradze's open. Finishes it with authority. What a feed from Channing. Gorgi Biradze gets the score and the lead to 4 now. Kalafdis with the ball in his hands, trying to find some room. And Antetokounmpo comes to set the screen. Kalafdis into the lane, kicks it. Margaritas, it's a 2, he misses badly. And here comes Shengelia. On his own, all the way. Shengelia lays it up for 2 more. Georgia rolling, executing down the stretch. Have a 6-point lead with less than 90 seconds remaining. Shengelia is so confident. Look, there's 2 Greek defenders back. He just goes straight at them. And no one from Greece gets in front of him. Shengelia lays it up. 22 points for him. And is there any way back for Greece here? They will advance the ball. A 3 here would make it interesting again, but most importantly, they just need to get a score Shingalia, look at his production. 22 points, 13 rebounds. Sinadzi, a quiet role with those 6 assists. In 35 minutes. Sinadzi, and then credit again to the teenager, Goga Sinadzi, 17 points, 5 rebounds. And there's the numbers for Shingalia. What a performance from him. Will it be enough though? Greece. Go to Slukas, finds Margaritas, cutting, good feed, and Antetokounmpo throws it down. Exactly what they needed, a very quick score. Time is now stopped. Good feed from Margaritas. Ball comes in, Greece come with the pressure. They're going to get a steal here. Slukas picks it up, kicks it out, and the 3 is good. Papanikolaou buries it in the corner, and Greece, in a flash, are right back into the game. They now trail by 1, a quick fire 5 in less than 15 seconds. Pressure comes once more. This time Sinadzi crosses the half and controls his team. Shingalia trying to post up against Antetokounmpo. They'll let him go one-on-one again. And a travel. Yep, good call from the referee. Travel. Possession back with Greece. A chance for them to take the lead. We're inside the final minute here. Kalafdis collects the ball. Waits for Slukas. He'll come off the high screen. Margaritas rolling. Kalafdis is going to be open. Go to Margaritas instead. He spins. Gets it to Papanikolaou, who lays it up, but it bounces clear and Janning grabs the rebound. Sinadzi's got to get it across the half here. 2 seconds, 1 second, just manages to cross it in time. A 5-second difference between the shot and game clock. Greece choose not to foul now. Janning holding and waiting. Will attack against Margaritas. 3 on the clock. Shingalia fires it up, misses everything. One last chance for Greece. Kalafdis finds Papanikolaou, who lays it up for the win! Greece on the buzzer! Papanikolaou lays it up. Greece celebrate. And from behind to stun the crowd, Greece win the game by 1. Incredible scenes here. The referee will surely check it. What a feed from Kalafdis. Papanikolaou lays it up, no question in my mind. This is going to count. Watch the lights on the backboard. Papanikolaou lays it up. The Greek bench in jubilation. Watch the lights on the backboard as Papanikolaou gets it out of the hands. There's the lights. Greece win the game. Incredible scenes. The game is going to be over as well. I don't think any time left on the clock. Greece take it. Kalafdis is the hero. Papanikolaou gets the winning basket, but Nick Kalafdis, what a game from him. What a victory from Greece. How did they manage to escape? They will remain unbeaten. It is a stunned crowd here in the Sports Palace. What a game. Greece take this one 86-85 after trailing by 17 in the first half. Incredible game, incredible scenes. Still a stunned silence. The statistics, Greece 14 made 3-point shots. And that is the difference in the game. There's rebounding and assists, relatively close, steals as well. 4 blocks from Greece, and Antetokounmpo made his presence felt defensively. Leaders in the game, Shingalia for Georgia, and then Kalafdis for Greece. 31 points for the point guard. And the go-ahead assist as well. An absolutely pinpoint pass to Papanikolaou, who ended as a second leading scorer. Slukas chipped in with 14 as well, but Adsi, the 19-year-old, had 17 points alongside Matt Channing in supporting Shengelia. The fans were treated to an absolutely fantastic game of basketball. The only ones leaving with smiles on their faces are those Greek fans, though, because Konstantinos Papanikolaou has won this game on the buzzer for Greece. Kalakis scoring 2 of his 31 here, was the provider of the final pass, and who would have thought it? The game just never seemed to be put away. Every time one of the teams looked like they had the advantage, looked like they'd take the lead, back came the opposition. But in the end, it was Kostas Papanikolaou making the layup on the buzzer to win the game for Greece, 86-85. Greece will continue with their unbeaten form then. They move to 8 wins and 0 losses in Group L. And for Georgia, they were dropped to 3 wins and 5 losses. So unfortunate for them, so frustrating after the way they played. All credit to the effort they put on the floor, but it wasn't to be. As Greece take this one, another 2-win window for Greece after their impressive victory over Serbia. As here tonight, they escape 86-85 over Georgia.